What I'm about to say may sound familiar because it's worth repeating. This economy is on a roll. There's just no two ways about it. There are 6.7 million jobs open in this country. This is a record. In fact, as Kevin just said, the number of jobs that are open actually exceeds the number of jobs that people are seeking. Think about this for a second. This is a great time to enter the job market. Unemployment is at 3.8%. 3.8% unemployment rate is the lowest unemployment rate in half a century. Wages are growing too. The wage growth is truly impressive. Every declined unemployment represents one more American getting off the sidelines, getting in the job market, climbing the ladder of life. Every job that is opened represents a new opportunity for another American. This is why we're doing this. This economic momentum, it doesn't happen by accident. We don't just fall into this stuff. We've worked hard to create an economic environment where this kind of growth is possible. That's what these policies produce. Last week, I went to the Kroger plant in Springdale, Ohio with Steve Shabbat. After tax reform, this is where they make the ice cream in Kroger. After tax reform, they use the savings to hire more people, to raise wages, to improve benefits. They put new education benefits for lifelong learning for their employees, and they increase their 401k match. These are the types of changes that help workers put food on the table, helps workers get better education to get ahead, and it helps people feel more secure in their retirement. Why? Because employers are giving more benefits to employees. They're hiring more people. There are more opportunities. Again, this good news, these don't come together by accident. They come together because of good policies. And this result is what matters most. The purpose of all of these policies is to improve people's lives. It's to build a stronger, healthier, more prosperous America. This week, we're voting on another infrastructure bill, the water infrastructure bill, which is critically important to keep our economic growth going. It will make it easier to complete projects improving our ports, our waterways, our dams, our harbors. This is yet another way that we are supporting the competitiveness of an American economy and helping put our industries in a position to drive future growth in the future. So I'm sure you all have some questions. Manu.
Mr. Speaker, the president continues to say that there were spies who infiltrated.
I told you it wasn't going to be an economic growth question.
But right before the recess, you said the whole question.
Right. Right. Sorry, Manu, go ahead.
Right before the recess, you sat in a briefing with Trey Gowdy, who came out afterwards and said that he's more convinced the FBI did exactly what my fellow citizens would want them to do. Do you agree with Trey Gowdy?
Yeah, normally I don't like to comment on classified briefings. Let me say it this way. I think Chairman Gowdy's initial assessment is accurate. But we have some more digging to do. We're waiting for some more document requests. We have some more documents to review. We still have some unanswered questions. It would have been helpful if we got this information earlier. As Chairman Nudis said just the other day, if we got all the information we were looking for, we could wrap this up faster. But I have seen no evidence to the contrary of the initial assessment that Chairman Gowdy has made. But I want to make sure that we run every lead down and make sure we get final answers to these questions. I'll leave it at that. I'm not going to keep commenting on more classified stuff. Yeah, Anna.
Two questions, if I could, but on a related topic. Can you say definitively now that we're past the point where this Congress could review or renegotiate a NAFTA deal?
It's an ITC question, so I don't want to make a definitive declaration on TPA because, as you know, the way the law works, there's a period of time that the ITC consumes to do their scrub. And if the ITC, picks up the phone tomorrow and tells us, "Oh, we only need a few weeks," then yeah, you could do it. I think we're pretty far into the deadline, but I don't want to speak on behalf of the ITC. So I'm just not going to say that. I think we're down the road, and unless the ITC says they don't need as much time and they could do it within the timeline to get it on the floor in December, that's what it would take to do that.
And also, is there anything that Congress can do to limit the president's power to impose tariffs, and would you support?
You would have to pass a law that he would want to sign into law, and that would be what it would take. And you can do the math on that. Wong. I'll get you to Casey.
Tomorrow you're going to pitch a compromise immigration bill to your conference. Are you confident, optimistic that that's something that could get 218 Republican votes at this point?
I feel good about the kind of conversations we're having. Our members are earnest and sincere in trying to understand each other's perspectives. We have a big swath of views within our conference on this issue. And I really do believe that there's a sweet spot here. I think the president was extremely productive when he put out his 4 pillars. They're extraordinarily reasonable. They attempt to actually fix the solution. Remember, when we fix DACA, we want to fix it permanently so we don't have another DACA problem down the road. And so we're having productive conversations. We plan on having a conference-wide conversation for 2 or 3 hours tomorrow. And that's what we should be doing, is talking out among ourselves so the majority can function. And we don't want to do a discharge petition, obviously.
Does the sweet spot include a pathway?
You'll see.
Last question, Mr. Speaker. Do you believe that the president has the power to pardon himself?
I don't know the technical answer to that question, but I think obviously the answer is he shouldn't, and no one is above the law. I'll leave it at that. Thanks.
Mr. Spence, how did it feel to be back on the baseball field?
Felt great.